Your Boyfriend Diary. Episode 25.
The 24th of September, 1:57 a.m. Chelsea wakes up to someone softly calling her name outside her bedroom. Chelsea puts on her lamp and peeps outside her window. It's Duncan. What was he doing here? How could he come at all, especially at this hour? Duncan whispers and asks if she'll let him in. Chelsea nods and motions for him to wait. Chelsea would never admit, but she still has feelings for Duncan. He was one of the most beautiful guys she's ever met, with his hold on her scaring her to her core. Chelsea slipped downstairs to quietly open up for him. Duncan's wearing his emerald green bomber jacket and sweats. Chelsea can see he's been up, driving all around town as always. Duncan enters Chelsea's room, which smells of candy perfume and cupcakes. Duncan and Chelsea awkwardly stare at each other. Chelsea folds her arms over her chest, a bit defensive, as Duncan asks if he may sit down. Chelsea nods and asks what he's doing here. Duncan says he wanted to check up on her. Chelsea snaps and says that's a load of rubbish. She tells Duncan he toyed with her feelings and that you'll hurt him along with every other guy you've been with. Duncan tells Chelsea he doesn't care about that and asks who she thinks she is to police his relationship. Chelsea frowns and pouts to herself. Duncan tells her that you practically begged him to break up with you soon after Arno left. There was no longer any need for him to distract you from pursuing Arno after Arno got sent to rehab. Duncan tells Chelsea he chose to stay with her, to keep her eye on her and get revenge for all her nasty comments about you. Duncan pulls out his cell phone and shows her all the evidence he gathered about her father's dealings and bribery to get into the presidential office. Chelsea realizes Duncan had been snooping about in her father's study ever since they've started speaking. She grabs his phone and throws it against her wall in a fit of rage. Duncan picks it up and says she knows he has copies of evidence on his laptop as well. Chelsea asks Duncan how he could be so cruel. She asks if he crashed her BMW on purpose. Duncan doesn't answer her. He stares at her blankly as she finally realizes just how loyal to you Duncan has always been. She turns away and stares out her window, hurt, confused and upset. Chelsea and Duncan sit in silence for a long time. Duncan finally speaks to her softly. He urges her to leave you alone and to never threaten you or the relationship ever again. Duncan promises to leak the evidence if Chelsea carries on with her antics. Chelsea just nods. She wipes her tears and tells Duncan she'll leave you both alone. Duncan thanks her. Chelsea scolds and asks why he's so nonchalant while she's so heartbroken. She says he ruined her life. Duncan tells her to stop being so melodramatic as he pulls her into a hug. Chelsea cries in Duncan's chest, embarrassed. She asks Duncan if he hates her. He says no, but that she really hurt him when he found out that she threatened you. He tells Chelsea he's in love with you and cannot allow her to mess with what he has with you. Chelsea pulls away gently. She understands, despite her heart ache. Chelsea and Duncan hug again on Chelsea's bed. He tells Chelsea to be sweet to her new boyfriend, and that he's happy for her. Chelsea thanks him softly, appreciating his softness with her, even if she didn't deserve it. The 24th of September, 2:45 a.m. Chelsea had let Duncan out her front door. She watches him leave from her upstairs bedroom window. Duncan waves one last time before jumping over her wall and into his Jeep. Chelsea waves before watching him drive off. She feels relieved, despite her heart still beating for Duncan. She accepts that he never really wanted her, but appreciated his kindness when he had everything he needed to destroy her and her family legacy. Soon, Chelsea will be moving back to London, this time with her new boyfriend, who's been sweet and amazing this entire time. You wake up to a voice note from Chelsea, apologizing for being a bad friend for so long. Chelsea says she knows it's too late to take back all she's played a role in, but vows nothing but goodwill.